Good evening, everybody. It is February 27th, the full moon, and it's called the snow moon. The February full moon is called the snow moon, and I just want to wish everybody a very blessed evening. We've got about 300 candles burning tonight. I'm alone tonight. I don't have anybody from the Dream Team here. Saturday night, it was hard to get anyone to come in. So I had to light all the candles myself, 300 plus candles. Uh, I am grateful to have you all as customers. I'm so grateful for everyone. The Grandma Rosa Company has so many wonderful, loyal, great customer friends, many who have been with us like 25 years and more. It's just fantastic. And we're burning your candles under the full moon tonight. We also have products because we do advertise products and we say they were in the prayer circle or they were among your candles being burned. And I have products out tonight. I've also got many, many, many people who sent in prayer requests, sent in orders, and along with their order, that we tell them that we will include them in the prayer circle. I've got so many people whose names I've printed out who are in the prayer circle. We've got thousands and thousands of names with us because I have a postal box here because we mailed them by post office. And we print out thousands of names of people, great customer friends, and even people who have never bought, and we just tell them we're going to do it. We tell them in the mailing. We hope they buy because we want the Grandma Rosa Company is a business, and we want to do everything we can within the constraints of a business. We want to do everything we can to give our customer friends absolutely as much spiritual support and spiritual services as we can. Sorry, it was getting a little frustrating there. Okay. We want to give everybody as much spiritual support and spiritual services as we can. And so we mail out letters to thousands of people wanting them to become connected with us, wanting to serve them. And whether they respond or not, in the letter we say we have your name in our prayer circle, and so we do. This week, a week ago, I lost a very, very, very dear friend of more than 4 decades. Extremely painful loss, still hard to process. I know that Grandma Rosa customers have all had loss. As a matter of fact, we have a memorial candle here. We call it the shared memorial candle. And many, many people write in names of loved ones, and we put them in the prayer circle. And we have a shared memorial candle burning every full moon. I've got other loved ones of mine, pictures and so forth in my area. But this was a devastating loss for me. And I want to talk a little bit about gratitude in the sense that besides focusing on the loss of someone to share memories of 42 years of very varied life experiences through the stages of both of our lives. That's gone. That's my personal loss, that I don't have anyone to reminisce and recall so many things we shared together. I also want to talk and shift into the gratitude of how absolutely grateful I was to find a friend like that in 1978, and how to some extent we should all, when we have a loss, a hurtful loss, part of the grief at some point, I think one must transition into a certain amount of gratitude. Part of the grief at some point is to transition into a certain amount of gratitude, that you're grateful that you had that relationship. Obviously, it wouldn't hurt so bad except there was something so good about it. It wouldn't hurt so bad except there was something so good about it. And I am grateful for that good. I am so, so grateful for that good. It's irreplaceable. It's irreplaceable. But one must also bring new into their life. They must bring new into their life. It's not a replacement. It can never be a replacement. A human being can never be replaced. A human being that you loved. But you're on earth. God has given you life, and you must bring new in. You must bring new life, new style, new people in. Okay. Tonight, under the snow moon, the February moon, with all the phenomenal candles I've got here tonight, so many glass candles being burned for people. I've got both glass and then smaller ones. The smaller ones are people that pay for one-time candle burning, and the glass are all people who have subscribed. Our prayer candle group is ever growing. I started it, well, one customer suggested it about 11 months ago, and he was the only one for quite a while. I didn't even call it the prayer candle group. I just had one person that just automatically had their card charged. Maybe about 3 or 4 months ago, I started it. I started saying to people, hey, I'll give you half price if you want to do it every month and just let me charge your card. And I was amazed at the numbers of people who really were eager about it. We send you a letter beforehand confirming we made your candle. We send you a picture after the full moon. I'll be sending those next week. So many people have trusted us to charge their card every month, and you get the candles for half price. And we do them, and we bless over them, and we're grateful, and we're burning them, and we're sending out those prayer intentions, and feeding people's spirit, reinforcing them. There is a phenomenon when you feel overwhelmed with problems, or when you feel problems are challenging, when you have the same complaint but no answer. There is a phenomenon where if you know someone else is including you in their spiritual work, burning a candle, saying a prayer, having your name, etc., especially a ritualized event like a full moon, which has always been regarded as spiritual, mystical by humans. When that big moon is up there bright, it's always instinctively some kind of a visceral reaction to it among humans on Earth. And when but getting back to what I'm saying is, well, ritual meaning that's a ritual. It's a full moon ritual connected with nature. But when people realize or are told that they're included in some kind of ritualistic spiritual work, there is a phenomenon where they just feel more fortified, more supported. You're feeding a spirit. You're feeding an instinct. Instinctually, you're feeding their spirit on some level, and it gives them benefit, hope, like I say, fortified, spiritually it's like spiritual vitamins is what it is, really. It's kind of like spiritual vitamins, spiritual fortification. And I consider it an absolute honor to be able to do that to people and have so many people trust me to do the best job I know how in fortifying their spirit. And I am absolutely grateful for all the Grandma Rosa customer friends. Now, every time we do these rituals, there's 5 steps. It's based on Ernest Holmes' Science of Mind. The first step is always recognition, that we recognize that God uh, is the creator of all things. And the second step is unification. We recognize that we are all unified, whether it be myself and you, or a dog walking down the street, or chasing the cat climbing the tree, chasing the bird, and the bird going up to the upper levels and sitting on a twig. And that tree itself, we're all connected because we were all from the same creator. And the creator is always in its creation. When I make something, when I write a letter to people, I'm in that creation. Uh, when you paint a painting or do something artistic, anything of you're doing, doesn't matter what it is, you're in that. And so the creator is always in its creation. And God is in everything. So everything is unified. Everything is connected on some level because we're from the same creator. People have to remember that, especially people in marketing. You're connected with your customers. Declaration is the third one, a realization, really. And what that is it's a kind of a mindset. It's a kind of mindset where when we say our prayers, we're not saying them so much like, I hope, I hope, I hope. It's more like we're making it happen. We're declaring it. That's what we're doing here. By burning all of these prayer candles with people's names on it and their prayer intentions, we're declaring. We're declaring that it's working. We're making it happen. This Grandma Rosa company is a company of action. We are not a company that we sit around and wait, sit on the couch and wait for some lightning strike of good fortune. We do 2 things. We do our spiritual work, our folk spiritual work, but I will always want you to move your feet. The Lord helps those who help themselves. So that's realization. That's a very key part of our prayer. The 4th step is gratitude. We talked about that already. And the final step is release. Release is when we're putting it out in the universe, and now we take a step back and relax, and we let the universe sort of show us some signs and guideposts. And the way we do that here in a symbolic way is I sprinkle herbs every time we do the prayer, and then I say a prayer underneath the full moon as I release the herbs. And it's a symbolic release. And that's it. That's the 5 steps. Now, I just mentioned a minute ago about how instinctively the full moon has always had a kind of spiritual effect on people. I mean, it affects the tides of the ocean. It affects people. It's visually, it's striking. Comes around once a month. And it's striking in some ways. It strikes people howling at the moon. The crazies are out on the full moon and so forth. And it's always had a spiritual effect. In folk spiritualism, the full moon is very interesting. Always had some kind of connection with tribal people. And we're all tribal in a way, okay? So what I want to say is we'd like to combine folk spiritualism with Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ is God's person on earth, is a representative who voiced values and voiced outlooks and voiced the way people should live in civilization. Uh, and we like to combine folk spiritualism with guidance, Christian guidance. So the way that I connect the full moon with folk spiritualism of the full moon with Christianity is, I like to say, when you look up at that sky and you see the light of the full moon reflecting down here, I'd like us all to remember to reflect the light of Jesus Christ. The more you can follow Jesus Christ, the more your life will work right, generally speaking. And also, don't surround yourself with people that are takers, because that's not going to help. But other than that, you're good. I was reading Charlie Munger this week. He's a phenomenal, world-class investor. He's 97 years old. Secret of being happy: do the right things. Basically, follow Christian guidance. Do the right things. Okay. Alrighty then. We're going to start the prayers, because frankly, I'm a little tired. I lit about 300 something candles tonight all by myself. It's a lot of work. It's more work than it sounds. Plus, it's very hot in here now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take two things. I'm going to take one prayer sheet from one customer, and I'm going to say the prayers. And these, again, this is a realization. The way I say it is, we're trying to make it happen, manifest it. We are putting the wheels in motion. We're not sitting back and saying, please God, make this happen. We're saying that a little bit, but we're also saying we're making it happen. It is happening. Okay? So the first prayer is for everyone that indicated they like money blessings. Let's make it happen. It is happening. Everybody for luck blessings. Luck blessings are happening. We are getting luckier. As one lottery winner said, luck is a state of mind. Better job, better career is happening for all those who check mark that. Blessings in all parts of life. Blessings in all parts of life, including lottery, casino, slot machines, bingo. Okay, every single month I have to say the same thing. Many people come to folk spiritualism for games of chance, luck and games of chance. Who doesn't want to win the lottery? Who that goes to a casino doesn't want to win? So many customers, this is their joy. This is their thrill, their hope, their fun. As I say over and over, I've been all over the world studying folk spiritualism. Every folk spiritualism practice has some kind of element of luck attraction, gambling attraction, some kind of manna from heaven, some kind of blessings. Everybody's using it for luck. Everywhere. North, south, east, west. There's nothing in the Bible that's against gambling, as long as we like to say you keep it in perspective. It's your fun money. It's your entertainment money, not your desperate money, not your career money. It's your entertainment money. I really love for people to encourage their children and grandchildren to rise to their potential through education and bettering oneself and learning new things that help them reach their potential. In the gambling aspect, the lottery aspect, is entertainment and fun. And if you get lucky, God bless you. And to the extent that folk spiritualism can help you get lucky, we love it when our customer friends get lucky. Okay, the next is love relationships. Love is happening. For all those that are seeking new love, that's happening. For all those that are in a lover's triangle, we want the three people to find the best situation for themselves. Maybe two get together and one goes off and finds someone better. Maybe all three go off and find someone better. We always want, I know everybody that contacts me that's in the lover's triangle wants the third person gone. And when that's the case, the third person move on to something that's better for them. And you enter into a love committed, monogamous, loving relationship. For those who are looking for new love, you are beautiful and attracting new love. For those who are looking to be irresistible, irresistibility is yours. I kind of need that one. Okay. Healthy sex life for those who are in committed relationships. For all those that check marked just general love attraction for all those and for all. Okay, next, health prayers. Health for you, for everyone in this COVID time. Good health is surrounding us all. Good health for loved ones. And many people write in the name of a loved one who's seriously ill or who needs some prayer. Health to all those who are so incredibly blessed to have loved ones who would write in their name. Just that alone, that action alone will improve someone's health, knowing that you're cared for. Just like knowing you're involved in spiritual work is a blessing that it lifts people up. Clearing away evil, fresh start, removing jinx prayers. Jinx removal, anyone who feels they have a jinx on them, it's being removed. Fresh start and clearing blocks for those who have until now felt that they have some kind of negative energy that's blocking good things from flowing to them. Removing generational curse. I do not endorse this concept, but it's extremely common that people feel negative energy is handed down from generation to generation to generation in their family. And I believe it's a biblical concept, by the way, on some level. I thought I saw reference to it. I'd like to think, I don't necessarily endorse it, but traits do run in families. And if it's not a great trait, we like to do what we can do to support people and help them rise above. Protection from bad people, for protection from jealous people. Protection from bad family members, stopping bad family members. Power and personal growth prayers. We want everyone to grow. The Grandma Rosa Company is all about feeding your spirit and helping you grow. All about that. The bottom line behind every single thing we do is intended to use folk spiritualism to build your spirit and help you go out and be successful in all parts of your life. When people call me and they say they want to win the lottery, I've got lottery tips. These are real life tips on how to increase your statistical chances. The odds still are not easy. Beyond that, I really try to sell that and encourage that as a winning in all parts of life package. So power to be on top of everything in your life is happening. Power to help businesses grow. Power to get what you maybe are entitled to. A lot of people call up, they want SSI and so forth. Again, not my favorite. I prefer education and business, but power to get what you desire or something better comes along. People that are facing court case problems, power to get the best possible outcome. Best reasonably possible outcome. People who have loved ones in court case, may they get the best reasonably possible outcome and learn from their mistakes and never repeat them. For people that wrote in special needs, your special needs, the prayers that you desire are coming true. And for all those people who wrote in loved ones' names in memorial, very sadly, I've got a memorial candle here for a friend who was lost, who we all lost. May all people who we are memorializing tonight and remembering, may they all, people say, rest in peace, or wherever you are in the afterlife, party hardy, reach your potential, grow, find your old friends who have departed. Whatever the case may they be maximizing the experience. And we here on earth, may we remember the great times with gratitude. Absolute 100% gratitude is how I feel. All right. And for other loved ones in my immediate family that are represented here. Okay, now we're going to go release. We're full of gratitude. I've got 300 and something candles burning. We've gone through the prayers. We've brought out everybody's names. Now I'm going to go underneath the full moon. I'm going to release the herbs I've sprinkled. And I'm going to say a quick prayer. I got a lot of candles burning in here, and they're unattended, so I'm not going to be long because I don't have an assistant tonight. Okay, everybody, that was a phenomenal late February full moon rising over Denver called the snow moon. And I'm just so incredibly grateful to God for everybody in my life, for my entire life. Today I was feeling such an incredible sense of peace. Just peace. It was wonderful. And I just thank you. I thank everyone. I thank God. I thank my dear, dear friend of 42 and a half years. And I just want to wish everybody a very, very blessed evening. Thank you and good night. Now I've got to turn off the video because I'm alone here doing this. Good night.